Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital, and this is a little channel update to tell you exactly what is going on in my life and on youtube.com/Orbital. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the most important piece of news, I would think, that sort of ties everything else together. And that is the fact is that I am currently in the process of moving homes. Now, at the moment, I'm still at the beginning of the process, but that has already had a knock-on effect. With regards to all of the videos that I'm making and the Twitch streams. So, as I say, currently still looking for somewhere and organizing all of the other nonsense that goes along with moving homes. But basically, from round about the 1st of June, I will no longer be in my current house, my current home. And that means basically that from the 1st of June up until I have the availability and the internet capability to stream on twitch.tv/Orbital. If you haven't already gone over there and followed, what on earth are you doing with your life? The barrier for entry is so low. You just click on the link in the description, then you click follow button on Twitch. It's great. Yes, but as I say, that won't be happening until the 1st of June, but basically, after the 1st of June, it's a little bit of a mystery how long it will be until I stream again. At the moment, I stream twice a week. I stream on Wednesday and on Saturday at 6 PM BST. That's British Summertime, GMT +1. And that's just what I've been doing for the past, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months. Whatever the case, as I say, the problem is going to be getting access to the internet in a timely fashion. I'm definitely going to be resuming my Twitch streams, but I just don't know how long it will be before I can start doing that again after I move out of my current living location. So that's something to consider, and that actually ties nicely into the next topic, which was going to be a video series that we're currently doing on the channel at the moment. So just to recap briefly, there's a couple of solo series that I'm currently doing. There's Factory Town, Startup Company, Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, Islanders, and Despotism. Despotism has been on a little bit of a hiatus there because I've been a bit of a salty slug and haven't really had the desire to continue on with that series, but I will be returning to it and I will be finishing it out, so mark my words on that one. Yes, Factory Town, just to go back to the beginning of the list, Factory Town is a phenomenal game. I absolutely adore it. If you haven't seen it, you should totally play it. It is like Factorio, but it is on steroids. Do not let the cutesy look fool you. This game is way more competent than Factorio. I say competent. It's just as competent as Factorio, but it is way more complex. The systems are way out there. The whole game is just utterly fantastic. I love it. You should play it. I would thoroughly recommend it. It's just a really great game. So Factory Town, we're coming towards the end of that. I'm going to be sad to see that one go because it's been phenomenal. But yeah, really great game. Startup Company similarly is a really good game. It's in a genre that I'm really passionate about, sort of tycoon games where you start your own company and whatnot. That's really quite enjoyable stuff to me. It's my bread and butter, you could say. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy Startup Company. So that's also, we're probably about halfway through the series there, maybe coming towards the end of that one as well. Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Boy, oh boy, this series has been doing surprisingly well. I don't know why. I'm very grateful to everyone who's watched. Thank you very much. It's certainly a fantastic game. Thank you to everyone who's been leaving comments for me, telling me how to play the game. I truly appreciate it. But yeah, that's a really great game. It's very enjoyable to play. I'm really enjoying playing it at the moment, and I hope that I will be able to continue to play that for a bunch more time. Yeah, it's really great fun. Islanders, we've just started playing relatively recently. Sort of a little point and click game. It's really quirky. It's got a lot of soul for such a little simple game. I'm really enjoying it. I don't think that that'll be a particularly large series, but you know, it's something a little bit different for the channel. In terms of variety on the channel and the consistency of the videos going up, I've not been super happy with the consistency that I've been putting out on the channel over the past however many days, maybe a couple of weeks. It's not ideal. Usually, I try and aim for 3 or 4 videos per day. But at the moment, I've only been managing to do 1 or 2 videos per day. So I'm letting myself down as well as letting everyone else down. I'm quite aware of the fact, and I feel bad about it. I really genuinely do. But the fact of the matter is that at the moment, things are difficult, and I don't have the time to make this all happen. In combination with my full-time job, which is a regular 9 to 5. Dealing with all of the house-related stuff, it's challenging, very challenging indeed, to try and make sure that I get everything together. On top of that, running a 4 to 6 hour stream twice a week, the amount of time that I actually have to sit down in front of a computer and record YouTube videos is unfortunately at present relatively limited. But hopefully in the future that is going to be changing. So that's just something else to bear in mind. I know it's not been where I'd like it to be, but hopefully once I'm in the new house, once everything is set up, the whole process is going to become a heck of a lot more streamlined, and I'm going to be able to record a heck of a lot more. That's the real plan. I'm also, hopefully, touch wood on this one, going to be able to stream a lot more, because at the moment there's a lot of games that I'm playing on the channel that I think would lend themselves better to being played on stream. Certainly some of the games that we've been playing on stream recently, like Darkest Dungeon, that's the way to do it. Streaming is absolutely the way to do it, and I think a lot of other content creators on YouTube are heading over to Twitch at present, and really enjoying it. I'm no different. I really enjoy Twitch. I don't see myself migrating from Twitch to YouTube, from YouTube to Twitch. I think I will always, continue to post videos on YouTube purely because it's really fun. I enjoy it, and I really like the interaction. It's really good. It's really fun. I'm enjoying it. It's just the time that I have to do all of it. It's not a lot at the moment, but I am trying, and hopefully, as I say, I'm going to hopefully do better in the future. Okay, and with that brings us to sort of the last part of the update video that I wanted to talk about. This is just a very brief explanation as to something that you may have seen happening recently. So, for a little bit of backstory, a couple of years ago, before I moved into my full-time job, I had a Patreon, and the Patreon was there basically to support me if you enjoyed watching the videos. So Patreon paid for a bunch of stuff on the channel. One of the most important things that it paid for was the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite, which of course gives me access to Photoshop and Premiere Pro and Adobe Edition. So those are programs that I use to make my thumbnails, which I really try to make as engaging, as interesting as possible. Premiere Pro, which I use to edit videos, and Adobe Edition, which I use to process my audio. Whole bunch of other stuff as well. It's one of the primary tools, I would say, in any YouTuber's arsenal is the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite. Anyway, Patreon monies used to go towards that and a whole bunch of other stuff, which basically was just entirely reinvested in the channel, and just helps make the channel larger and more sustainable. And that's the sort of goal that I have in mind with restarting Patreon. I know it seems relatively money grabbing, but let me explain the rationale, at least from my perspective, behind this. So about a month and a half ago, Patreon released a blog post stating that they were going to be in the future changing the way that that their site runs and the way that they collect money. So that basically means that Patreon is going to be changing the way that they charge their creators on the system, but also the way that they charge people who want to support creators. I.e., if you wanted to pledge me $10, rather than taking 10 cents of that $10, they're now going to take 20 cents. It's not exactly that, but that's basically what it is. They're going to do a shake-up of the system, and they're going to start charging for features. They're going to have different platforms. They're going to have different tiers of like access, whatever the case. It doesn't actually matter, because at the end of the day, what Patreon said that they would do is that they would allow current creators on the Patreon platform to retain all of the current rates and sort of tiers and levels. It's all going to be the same as it is now. So basically, grandfather rights, so anyone who's a current creator on Patreon will have the same terms and conditions going forward, even after they bring out the changes to the whole Patreon infrastructure. I don't particularly like it, but my rationale was, okay, so if I relaunch the Patreon page right now, even if no one goes and signs up for another couple of months, I can still get access to those grandfather rates, basically, which is better for everyone. It's better for me, and it's better for patrons. So that's what I did. I started it back up. I've given it a total refresh. I've got some big ideas for what I want to do on Patreon in the future. So yeah, super excited. You're more than welcome to go and have a little peruse. There are a couple of people who are generously already signed up. Thank you very much to those people. It is very gracious of you. If you do happen to have a whole bunch of money burning a hole in your pocket, then of course you're more than welcome to go and sign up. I'm planning on rolling out proper rewards. The rewards listed there are going to be rolled out from I think around about the 1st of July. But if you are interested in signing up before then you'll be able to get access to like a little early access prize, I guess. There'll be a little bonus for people who sign up before then, in recognition that you won't actually get a reward for another wee while yet. But the point is that I'm setting it up again because I really thought it was an invaluable source, certainly of income for me when I didn't have money coming in. YouTube really was the primary revenue for my life, and Patreon was a healthy contributor to that for sure. It really does make a difference, and at the end of the day, all of the money goes back into making the Orbital Potato YouTube channel and Twitch channel as good as it really can be. So yeah. If you are interested, then you can go and check that out, but I just thought I would explain the rationale of starting it up now, as opposed to doing it a couple of months down the line and doing it properly. But yeah, that's the situation. Things might change. Everything is liable to change over there, but yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. It's in a pretty darn good place. I'm pretty happy with it. Scrambled it together in an afternoon, really. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you've got anything to feedback, then by all means, please head on over to the Discord. You can either DM me on the Discord, or you can chat with other people on the Discord in the server. Link in the description. I'm really enjoying the Discord chat that we have at the moment. It's really good. I really enjoy the Discord. It's also a fantastic place to go if you want to stay up to date with the streams, because of course, before each and every stream, I post an announcement. Yeah, so just to recap, the streams will not be stopping for another 1.5 months, but when they do, they're going to be stopping for an undisclosed period of time. Patreon has started, but not officially started, and videos are inconsistent and may stay inconsistent, but will get better in time. I don't know if that's a good update video or a bad update video, but this is the update video that you get, so happy birthday, I guess. Yes, ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching. If you've got any feedback for me, please, by all means, let me know in the comments down below, something which I didn't really address in this little update video, but we cruised past 14,000 subscribers, so thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I'll be honest, I was expecting to hit 14,000 subscribers. This was something that I was expecting to hit, but I was not expecting to do it anywhere near as fast as we actually have. So it's very gratifying to be sitting on 14,000 subscribers. I'm very grateful. Thank you to everyone who has joined up recently. The sort of stuff that we're doing on the channel is a little bit different, a little bit varied at the moment, but you know, I've got a couple of plans for videos series that I'm going to be working on. The Wholesome Boys will be making a return. Shout out if you're interested. Yeah, that's definitely going to be happening. We're working on a little project at the moment, and I look forward to making that a reality in time. So there's that. But yes, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. Please leave a comment with some feedback if you've got any in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.